Hello, hello, hello. I'm here, honey. I'm here. How y'all doing tonight? Oh, child. Y'all been waiting. Y'all been anticipating. And I've been waiting too. I said, I said I gotta come on here, y'all, because the people been out here reporting a bunch of bulls. I mean, they just been reporting a bunch of bulls. William McCray, girl. I don't know what's going on with Miss Pill Popper, Miss Mask. But girl, we the people about to get into it tonight. Y'all make sure y'all hit like, share, and subscribe. You're here at Jesse Live and you about to get your life. I'm getting these lights together. I'm in my new studio, honey. And if you in the chat tonight, if you in the chat, just make sure you drop down, say hello. Let me know that you up in here. We about to get into a couple things tonight. I know it's a little late for some people. Shoot, it's a little late for me. So I was planning on coming on talking about this whole Charles Ellis thing, honey. Cause I saw it loud, live, and in color. I be catching all the teas, but I had some stuff going on or whatever that night, and then I could not find my headphones because, when you working with these little mics or whatever, you need the old school headphones from back, in yesteryear, from 10 years ago. You need them type of headphones, like the old school plug-in headphones. And so I could not find my headphones and everything. So I was like, "Ooh, I can't talk about this tonight." I had everything set up, ready to go. Me and my friend Anthony, he was supposed to come on because it was a lot that was missing from a lot of the people that reported on this. A lot of people was missing a lot. Yeah. So including one particular vlogger, William McCrae. We're gonna get into I gotta roast William because, honey, you let somebody sit up there and roast and gag me on, well, call themselves roasting and gagging me on your platforms. I gotta roast and gag you tonight, honey. It's on and popping. So, again, y'all make sure y'all drop down in the chat. I'm not seeing any comments at this time. Make sure y'all hit like. Y'all follow me on Instagram. What's good? What's good? What's good? And then let me know if y'all can hear me. Um I think everybody can hear me pretty well. So all right. So as y'all probably already know, this young lady got up on TikTok a few days ago or whatnot. Um Over the weekend, about Saturday, Friday, Saturday, she got up on TikTok and she was, going in. And then so I was talking to my friend Anthony, and he was just like, "Oh, y'all saw that tea with Bishop Ellis." Me and him was talking in our little group chat. And I said, "Honey, I ain't seen nothing with no Bishop Big Head Ellis." So he was like, "Yeah, let me try to find it." He could not find it for a little minute, but then eventually he was able, because he saw the live. The girl had did a live, and like she was roasting and gagging Bishop Ellis. Like it was a big far cry from what she was presenting on them little videos that she still got up on TikTok. Now, I'm gonna bring this to y'all remembrance based off of the evidence and the proof that we got thus far. Yes, 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 honey. Give me just one moment. All right, so I'm gonna bring this to y'all remembrance. Let's watch.
Finding you about texts and pictures and things getting together. So this is over off and on for since 2000 and intimate things because it was a secretive relationship, and so it wasn't like I was looking to expose him. And of course, he wanted to keep things private. So that's that. But I do have bank statements. Like he put his name on my account. I don't know if that helps you. But you
Charles Ellis the third. It do say Charles Ellis the third. I mean, I don't think AI is that comfortable enough to roast and gag yet. It do say Charles Ellis the third, honey. And we're not gonna focus too much on this story because people already reported on it. I'm just gonna get my take and we're gonna keep it moving. Hey Chantel, hey St. James, thank you for sharing me out. Thank you so much. Let's keep watching.
can see that Charles H. Ellis III. I'm not doing this to like really like make this messy, like exposing him, like, oh, it is what it is at this point. It's my story, it's my testimony of what God did in my life. This is another statement. Okay, this is 2006, one is 2004. But really, I just have a women's ministry. And so if I can help another woman overcome and learn her value,
Girl, we the people don't care about your little women's ministry. Y'all always a ministry,
her
ministry,
intrinsic value,
ministry.
and not compromise herself for money, then I'm gonna help women do that. And that's what this is really about. Me helping somebody else. Women need help, the people need help. And if my testimony, my story can help somebody, that's what I'm gonna do. Here's another statement.
All right, so that's the gist of everything. We're not gonna harp on this all night. Like I said, hey hey Rochelle, hey Mary. I have to say your name correctly because you corrected the people, and we try to honor everybody's requests around here. So even though I want to say Mari so bad. All right, so here's the thing. Well, I'm gonna bring up something else in a minute, but here's the thing, y'all. We get so sick and tired of everybody, looking for these opportunities in these moments. And like I said, it was a live that was done where it wasn't, hey Nicole, hey boo, shout out to Philly and his dancery. We get so sick of, people coming out trying to act like they're not being salacious. We get tired of people always sitting up here acting like, oh yeah, I gave my life back to the Lord, honey. That wasn't the attitude that she reportedly had during that live. She was like going in. I personally didn't see the live. It was taken down. But my friend Anthony, I was trying to get him to come up yesterday and Sunday. But I couldn't get him on the show. But he saw the live and he was the one that told me about everything. I knew all of this before all the vloggers started reporting on it. Woo, woo, woo. I had already saw everything. Okay. I already knew all the T's. Now, let's go to this because this is another part of this story that the people was kind of I saw a couple videos. I wasn't necessarily agreeing with people's stance necessarily. So Bishop Ellis with his water jug head ass. So he basically came out with this statement. Basically saying like, oh, this happened over 15 years ago. Now let's do the math. 15 years ago. That would have been 2010. Right. So that would have been 2010. Okay. But the girl got pictures with you that are date stamped, time stamped, post 2010. And basically in his statement, he's coming out saying that he, met with the counselor. Woo, woo. So, honey, you gonna sit up here and lie to the people. Charles Ellis lied. That nigga lied. Bishop Charles Ellis lied. Because she got pictures and all these documents that were after 15 years ago. You're not going to sit here and lie to me, and you're not going to lie to the people of Detroit, the people of America. You're not going to lie to us and tell us that that this only happened 15 years ago, basically trying to paint it as a one-time ordeal, trying to lessen down everything that happened. Now she's alleging Miss Melodic or Melody, whatever her name is. She's alleging that the inappropriate relationship stopped in 2018. And y'all know what happened in 2018, right? Y'all remember what happened in 2018? This what happened in 2018.
I've got to apologize because I have to brush up. My 28-year-old daughter tells me, Dad, you are old at 60. When I saw Ariana Grande on the program, I thought that was a new something at Taco Bell. Girl, let me give you all your respect.
Ciao. Oh no, we ain't trying to listen to Vincent. No. Now come on now. I'm acting like William McCray tonight, y'all. I've been drinking. That happened the same year. You know the Holy Ghost will make a fool out of your ass in a minute. You ain't gonna sit up here and lie to me and tell me no any old thing talking about damn, oh, that happened 15 years ago. You was a nasty old ass man, not only 15 years ago, but also 6 years ago in 2018. Charles, your lunch is ready and we the people finna eat your child. Talking about some damn Taco Bell. You know that wasn't no goddamn Taco Bell. Y'all make sure y'all hit like, share, and subscribe. We not gonna be on here all night. Y'all know I'm just getting into the groove of things. I'm setting up a new whole studio and all of that. So I'm just trying to get myself together. I'm feeling comfortable tonight. I let the tea simmer over. I could have easily came out here and just started running my mouth a couple days ago. Talking about a bunch of nothing, like some of these girls. One girl in particular, I got a roasting gag tonight. Can y'all see? Y'all should be able to see. Now, William McCrae, this tired asshole. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Giselle. William McCrae gets his punk ass up on his YouTube channel. Now, me and William, whatever. He had he had one of my ops up there. I don't have a lot of ops. I don't do a lot of beefs. We just whoop ass and keep it moving. And I might pray for you years later down the line because my mama taught me right. But he had one of my ops on there and he was talking shit about one of my niggas. That nigga being, when I'm not even gonna get into it, but sitting up there telling lies. And a person like me, I just hate liars, honey. I hate liars. I absolutely despise people that just sit there and blatantly lie. And I hate people that sit there and let liars continue on with their lies. I hate that. That's I hate narcissists. And they always have a big ass army of enablers behind them. And that's my number one pet peeve. If you want to piss me off, a lot of times I'm like, you know what? You can't even control a compulsive liar. But what you can control is you enabling them. And that's what William does. But he's also a liar and a narcissist and a compulsive bitch. So, we the people want William to retire, actually. Yeah. I think it's about time. We the people, we want William to retire because if you don't know how to work social media to the point where you couldn't even get your ass on TikTok to open up the video. He over here calling it, oh, talk tick, tootie talk, and all of this and that. And we the people like, it's giving very much Whitney Houston. It's giving drugs. I don't know what it's giving, but you shouldn't be 50 years old with all this cognitive issues, honey. And we the people ready for you to give it up. You need to retire. So he gets up here basically alleging that it was a gay sex scandal, when the woman, all you had to do is open up the video, do a little research. You didn't have to look that far into it. You see clearly that Melody is a natural born cisgendered woman. I know some of y'all don't like that word cisgendered, but she's a natural born cisgendered woman. Courtney, that's exactly what I was. Let's talk about the order. That's exactly where I was going. You could clearly see that this is a cisgendered, natural born, big head, baby mama here. You clearly see that that woman is not trans, not gay. That's not a man in a wig like you, girl. That's not a man in a wig like you, girl. You and your friend over there. You know, you two big burly bitches get up there on social media all day and y'all don't even know how to work this shit. Stop. I know that's right. St. James is in prophetic school, y'all. And I'm in hoe whooping ass school. You two big burly bitches, y'all always talking about how much y'all better than everybody, but you can't even report the goddamn facts. That's one thing about me. I don't like people to come on and lie to me in my motherfucking face. And then y'all sat y'all ass up there on Saturday. I hope I'm not too loud right now. Y'all sat y'all ass up there on Saturday Night Live and thought we the people didn't see y'all over there begging and peddling for a hotel stay down to the Atlanta. Now, mind you, Atlanta ain't New York. Atlanta not Chicago. Atlanta definitely is not LA. It's not that expensive to stay in Atlanta and get you a hotel room. But you bitches not only were begging for a hotel room, you were sharing to beg for a hotel room. And we the people said, we not giving y'all shit. Go to the homeless shelter. You know, what kind of bitch, you know, sits up, y'all allegedly stay in Atlanta, you know, and, y'all allegedly stay in Atlanta, gag order. The nomads are coming to town. Y'all so rich. Y'all some very rich, big back, burly bitches. Y'all down there at that event space with 25 folk. Y'all could have had that raggedy shit on live. The internet panhandling has to stop. The internet panhandling has to stop. Because we the people is getting a little tired of y'all. Now we are, I'll admit, honey, I'm not in the best financial situation. I don't come on here having a fake for nobody. And if y'all want to cash at me tonight, it's LilJessye. And make sure you follow me on Instagram also. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not in the best financial situation. I'm trying to get somewhere. Woo. But I don't get on here fronting like I'm a very rich bitch busting all out my motherfucking clothes, William. Girl, if you can't report the facts, and see what makes me so mad right now is because, as an openly gay man, right? As an openly gay man, I have relationships with straight men, and they always have a hard time getting to, just be comfortable with me and all of that. And they often say, oh, you a very cool person. Like, you my first gay friend. You my first gay acquaintance, this, that, and the third. I find it very hard, breaking into having good relationships. Let me get this raggedy hoe off my goddamn shit. I'm tired of her. Now, I have these relationships with straight black men. And the main thing, even with other gay men, the main thing everybody be worried about is bitches like William McCray, like that other tired ass, fat ass, big back asshole, who will remain nameless because I don't do you, bitch. I came on here and I roasted and gagged you last year, and I was a little nervous, so you might have had a leg up that time, but bitch, don't you ever motherfucking try, sis. I'm not the motherfucking one. Bitch, you always talking about you motherfucking Aquarius. I'm motherfucking Aquarius. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking Aquarius, and I will read and roast and gag you off the dome. Last time I wrote shit down because I didn't want to forget, but this time, bitch, I will fucking see you, bitch. Don't you ever fucking try. You big back motherfucking Velcro wearing bitch. You still wearing motherfucking Skechers in 2025. I wasn't even supposed to even fucking go here tonight, but bitch, fuck you, girl. It's fuck you forever. Both of you big back burly bitches. Now back to what I was talking about. Y'all here like, I gotta make some eyes over here. Back to what I was talking about. Men have a hard time getting to know gays, and I like having a good array of friends. I used to always have like mostly female friends, but I started realizing like the areas in my life where I'm like, I need to step it up in my masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? What up, though? Y'all not gonna be cutting up with me tonight. But just keeping it real. I'm like, I like having a good array of friends in my 30s. I want to have straight friends. I want to have a couple gay friends on football. I want a lot of gay, female friends, whatever. I want to have a good array of friends, people that can relate to me on all aspects. And it'd be hard with the straight men because, they be concerned that hoes like William McCrae, old tired ass, gonna be coming around here spreading false narratives. And girl, like Courtney said, honey, you're in law school, honey. You're a liar and a cheat. What you gonna be down there doing, the AI dance with Tyrone Blackburn, girl? Is that what you got going on? That's what made you go back to law school? Girl, ain't nobody gonna hire you. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with your tired ass because you're a liar. You don't even do proper research. I hope Charles Ellis see that tired shit that you pulled. Y'all excuse me for cussing so much, but that's just me. I gotta work on it. The Lord is working on me. But I hope Charles Ellis see that ass shit and he do like damn TD Jakes and take your ass to motherfucking court. I'm tired of you bitches. Stop all that goddamn lying. It's so much tea out here in the goddamn universe right now. You can't even keep up. You can't even keep up. The stuff we talked about last week, we can't talk about this week. The stuff we talked about last month, don't nobody give a fuck about no more. Girl, you still over here talking about some goddamn, Vincent took my documents. You bitches always worried about an old ass document. Girl, we the people don't care about that tired ass, dry ass motherfucking tea. Like that motherfucking dry ass, tired ass wig that you be walking around over here looking like motherfucking Willy Wonka, looking like the goddamn Oompa Loompa. The Oompa Loompas got their hair color in green. You got yours in blonde. You form a big bag bitch. You got that motherfucking surgery, and then you had your ass on that goddamn live over there at the Planet Fitness. And you only had it at 2.5 miles per hour on a 4.5 incline. And you was over there huffing and puffing. Y'all make sure y'all send y'all cash apps. Y'all make sure y'all send in y'all cash apps. Girl, get your big ass off of that goddamn equipment on that goddamn camera. You take you and your little friend. This is what y'all hoes need to do. You know, instead of sitting up there making it seem like you actually doing something, because girl, you really not. You shouldn't be all out of breath, only at 2.5 miles per second or miles per minute or whatever. You shouldn't be out of breath. And then you on a minor incline, out of breath. And you bitches always got y'all mouth on some goddamn body. Y'all sitting around here doing all these long ass 6-hour lives every night. Bitch, you need to be going to the gym. I'm not going to be coming on here every goddamn day. I'm not going to be coming on here every day because I need to go to the gym every once in a while. But you posted your big ass up there at that damn gym. This is what you and Big Back Keisha need to go do. That burnt bitch that just moved from LA to goddamn Atlanta, that I will not say her name because fuck her. I'm not giving her no free press and promotion, bitch. Because you're irrelevant. You never been and you never will be. I'll roast and gag William all day because I will say that bitch is relevant. But you, hoe? No, it never gave that. It never gave that. What y'all need to go do is y'all need to wake up early one morning instead of going around here on Jack, waking up in the first thing in the morning, trying to see if there's some trade that like to, you know, fool with big back burly bitches like y'all, and they still don't want you because you a little too old, honey. Instead of getting up there trying to, you know, wake up at early in the morning and you see that Jack notification and they be like, they see that Jack notification, they be like, oh girl, oh, and then it's the whole time it's a Nigerian scammer. And y'all girls get up there. I hate that I turned this into a roasting session, but once I go, I just go. So, you know, it's like, honey, you thought you was about to meet the love of your life, and you met the love of your scam. That's what you met. You met the love of your scam. Scam. You know, instead of getting up there at 7 and 8 o'clock in the morning, think you about to fall in love because you got a notification on Jack. This is what you need to do. Here's what you ought to do. Here's what you ought to do. Here's what you ought to do. This is what you ought to do. You need to work it out and go take your big ass down to that damn YMCA. Get in that pool. Make sure y'all wash y'all ass because y'all, neither one of y'all look like y'all wash y'all ass in a couple days. Y'all be over there sweating and shit. I'm over here sweating too, but I'm going to go wash my ass. Both of y'all need to go wash y'all ass. Get y'all big asses in that goddamn pool. Pearl, that's what we're going to name her tonight. Shout out to MCD. Pearl, you get up and you go take you about 3 of them damn Glade trash bags. You put it over your big ass body. And then William, you got to go get you some duct tape so you can put that over Pearl big ass body. You get your big ass in that pool. Get your big ass in the pool. And y'all go do some water aerobics with the 65-year-olds. Both of y'all hoes should be eligible for an AARP card. Y'all get y'all big ass in that pool. Y'all do them exercises. Y'all go lose some weight. Then turn around. Then you can get on the treadmill. But the people not going to be going up there trying to take you on the ambulance. You know what, Nicole? Let's talk about that. The people not going to be up here taking y'all on the ambulance because y'all want to have a heart attack. You over here trying to run, you know, make it seem like you cute or something on that damn treadmill. William, give it up, honey. We the people don't want to see that. You dead to the bed wrong. And then we got another one of these tired ass. Oh, shut up. We got another one of these damn tired ass down south. See, the down south girls, they a little bit different than us girls up north. You know, with the girls up north, we we kind of know each other. We kind of know, okay, this shady punk, this shady sissy. We kind of know who we can deal with and who we ain't gonna be able to deal with. But them down south sissies and punks, them Atlanta, New Orleans, Houston, Dallas, Nashville, Miami, they a different breed down there. And then also, we up north, it's like it's a hierarchy to the gatum. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you a big bag, you just a big bag. You know what I'm saying? You kind of know, hey, I'm a big bag. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. It's nothing else to kind of talk about anymore. Now we're going to get into this story real quick. This is going to be our last story tonight. Y'all make sure y'all hit like. I want to, first, before we play this real quick, because I got a couple. Shout out to everybody that sent the Cash App over. It's LilJessye. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Hit subscribers if this is your first time over here at this mess. Because I know some people going to be on the replay. And I want to thank y'all for the last time. Last time I got like 2,000 views on the video. I know it was a hot mess. I wasn't prepared like I am today. But, it was a hot mess. I had to, it was so much I had to do and going on. I had to go change Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi I had was that 5G mess. That mess don't work up in this apartment that I'm in now. So y'all just, pray my strength in the Lord, honey. We're about to get into it. Come on. Let's hurry up.
I'm Sharice Gibson.
And I'm Katie Moore. A prominent local gospel singer and educator is being accused of a number of sex crimes.
Well, the charges include sex trafficking and rape. And as Paul Murphy reports, the NOPD is seeking information about other potential victims.
Josh Kegler is an award-winning gospel singer and choir instructor. He performed at Mayor LaToya Cantrell's second inauguration ceremony at Gallier Hall. Tuesday, New Orleans police arrested Kegler for a series of sex crimes involving a minor. According to the arrest affidavit, the case stems from a complaint by the mother of a 16-year-old boy about concerning text messages on her son's cell phone. She described the messages as sexual in nature. The boy told investigators he had been approached by a teacher from Warren Easton Charter High School. The teacher was later identified as Kegler. The boy stated the 38-year-old invited him to his home to smoke marijuana. According to the affidavit,
marijuana. Child. And you supposed to be a gospel artist. Now, Courtney, you said what award? I guess allegedly, he won a Grammy because when I looked up his name, now I already knew this boy. I didn't know him personally, but I knew of him. But I guess allegedly he won a Grammy, one of them old base model Grammys, not the stuff that you would be like, oh, you got a Grammy for best gospel artist. It's like, it was best gospel root song. Like, girl, don't nobody care about all that, But yeah, he got a Grammy, so.
Kegler began paying the boy for sexual activities. Investigators said the 16-year-old objected when things escalated from observing to Kegler making physical contact. The boy reported that all incidents occurred at Kegler's home and that Kegler either personally picked him up and dropped him off or arranged for a rideshare service to transport him. Police said Kegler groomed the boy to perform sexual acts and used money as bait. Warren Easton, in a statement, confirmed Kegler was on the faculty at the high school during the 2024-2025 school year. This individual is no longer employed at the school. While we are unable to share specific details due to privacy laws and the active nature of the investigation, we can confirm that we are fully cooperating with the New Orleans Police Department. The safety and well-being of our students is and always will be our top priority. Kegler previously taught at two other New Orleans area schools, including George Washington Carver and McDonough 35. He was also a regular performer at the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival and contributed to the Grammy Award-winning.
Okay, girl, because god damn, like how long y'all gonna run that damn news story? Hurry up. Shit. Girl. I was trying to hear all of that. Like, look, hurry it up. I had to turn that mess off. Hurry up, honey. Yeah, so I don't know if y'all remember Dietrich Haddon. I remember everything. That's why I would be good at doing this because I remember everything. And I be stalking everybody. I mean, in my head, I did these reads that I have are years of built up frustration that I've had with not only the church but just the black culture in general. So people be like, oh, girl, this was already a bunch of frustration that I've been having for years. So it's easy for me to talk about it. Now, I don't know if y'all remember Dietrich Haddon and Michelle Williams. Y'all remember when Michelle had got up there and she had fell down on 106 and Park back in the day? That was one of the first. I think that was the first YouTube video I ever watched. That was back in 2000 and that happened in like 04, 05 or something. But yeah, Michelle Williams and Dietrich Haddon, he always in the news. He keep himself in the news, honey. They had this show called Fix My Choir. And Joshua Big Ass was up there on there. So I'm gonna play that real quick.
I really love you. Singing? Because you first loved me. I don't know what that was. Woo! Yeah. You're touching me. I'm touching you.
There go Josh Big Ass. There you go. Oh yeah, there you go. That's his big old queenly ass. Oh yeah.
I can't breathe. Give me a second. We got some work to do. Don't get off key. Stay on key.
So yeah, he was on that show. I just had to bring that up real quick. I don't know if anybody remembered that. That was his big ass. I don't know if y'all remembered that, but yeah, he was on that. He was on that show. What else did he do? Child, he was on How Sweet the Sound. Let's play that real quick. I'm not gonna play all of it because he was a choir director. Josh used to be up there sounding a hot ass mess. I'm not even gonna play the How Sweet the Sound video. I'm gonna play the video of, let me see if they still got that video, because me and the people used to be like, girl, what in the world? How precious. Oh, how precious. Do he still got that on it? Oh, yes. Oh, they still got it. We used to roast and gag his big ass. Hold on, y'all. And shout out, hey, Candy. Hey, girl. We used to roast and gag. Oh, this video was a hot mess. Hold on.
When nobody ever answered the phone when I needed my bill due, I just needed them just to give me $1. And I was always giving the money out. All I can do is take pressure. Work it. Mama was acting crazy. John was acting crazy. Everybody around me didn't like me. All I could say was pressure. Pressure.
Girl, he is a key. Girl. But I think he had got better over the years. That was like 2014. I think he had got better over the years. I don't know. I didn't really keep up with him anymore. But yeah, honey. That was Joshua big ass. He used to be up there wilding, honey. I thought it was all a key. Me and my folk, we used to always be like, that girl, it's something ain't right with that girl. That girl, something ain't right with that girl. We used to always say that. And you know, that's why we the people want William McCray big ass, his formerly fat ass, to get up there and retire. It's time. It's been about 20 years. We the people want you to retire. Because, girl, what have you been doing? If I was able to pull that, see, I'm on this bitch ass. If I was able to pull that quickly, I remember everything. You know, you girls always want to talk about the past and how you a gospel historian and all of this. But what about now? What about the millennials? What about Gen Z, girl? You don't know nothing about nothing. You be over there lying all day. Back to the story. You know, we just gonna keep it. We gonna do this. There was another boy in my hometown that remind me a lot of Josh. He reminds me a lot of Josh. I'm not gonna say no names, but we went to high school together. And he had a similar situation happen to him. Now, up here in Michigan, there's a guy, I don't know if he still does it or not, but he goes around on YouTube exposing the pedos, you know what I'm saying? The files, you know what I'm saying? He goes around exposing those people. And so the guy that I went to high school with, big old church queen, you know, all at the altar shouting, falling out, and all of this and that. And had that same type of grandiose trying to be at the front and the center of the spotlight. Always had a little choir going, always had a little group. Always put, hey JP, always put a little project. Same exact thing going on. He got caught up there. Instead of you just accepting that you a homosexual man, because we the people, we all saw it. Instead of you just accepting that you a homosexual man and that, you know, there's a high probability that either you need to just immerse yourself in the gay world or go to an affirming church and do that. Instead of doing that, you do the, you know, I'm going to hide in the closet. I'm going to be the church queen or church sissy. And I've said this before. I'll say it again. The church teaches men that struggle with their sexuality, because some people don't, some people do. But it teaches people that struggle with their sexuality, that can't accept the fact, or they're just trying to be people pleasers so much. It teaches them how to be creeps. It teaches them how to be creeps. That's totally unacceptable. And I hope the law charges his big ass to the fullest extent of the law, because you had absolutely no business giving a 16, 15, whatever year old drugs so you can get your own self-satisfaction, your own self-gratification. There's no excuse. I don't care how you try to spin this story. There's no excuse. No. And see, I don't even like men that are, you know, over 30, even flirting or having any sort of dealings with people that are under the age of 25, honestly. Because cognitively, your brain doesn't fully develop until the age of 25. So your big 30-year-old ass, and I think Kegler was like 36, 38, something like that. He's slightly older than me. So your big ass, you old as hell, and you sitting up there going with people that's, you know, you going with a child. You know what I'm saying? 16 years old, trying to have sexual relations, because don't nobody 30, don't nobody 35, don't nobody 38, don't nobody 40 want your big ass. So you go and try to use these churn so you can get your rocks off. And that's totally unacceptable. And we the people gonna roast and gag. I mean, I already was roasting gagging him. Y'all just saw that mess that I just played. But it's not acceptable. And the Lord is dealing with these people doing all this hideous stuff. And it's gonna be a lot more of you girls on the docket. In the courtroom. Orange jumpsuit. Black and white striped jumpsuit. It's gonna be a lot of you girls on the docket. Because what God ain't doing, see, he let y'all get away with y'all little schemes and scams. That's why somebody had said, oh, I can't even keep up with the tea right now. Because left and right, it's something new every day. If you don't hop on the story, you're not getting it. That's why I was like, let me hop on tonight and quit playing. You know, I'm lazy. Thank you, Tasha. Shout out to the Brooklyn Patty. Shout out to all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching this mess. Anyways, so I don't know what to say. God ain't playing in this hour. God ain't playing in this hour. Y'all done thought y'all got away with all this stuff. And God done gave these people platforms. And even if you don't decide to use the necessary platform, God is getting you back. He's repaying. See, you always want to be favored by God, but you don't want to deal with the consequences of God. Let me say that one more time for the folk in the back that was trying to hate and not congratulate and not trying to, you know, help me out. Let me say that one more time. Y'all trying to always receive the favor of God, but you don't want to deal with the repercussions. You putting out all this bad energy and mojo, and you using people and abusing people, and you thinking God gonna bless that. That's not how favor works. That means be not deceived. God is not mocked. If you sow a seed and it's an evil seed, girl, you got an evil plant. If you got a sexual immoral seed in the ground, you're getting a sexual immoral plant. That's gonna be your crop. So you girls, y'all gonna be better off coming out and putting your own tea out. Put your own tea out. Deal with the consequences. Y'all don't want to deal with the consequences. You only want favor and work. God don't work like that. Life don't work like that. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not going to be blessed with a bunch of mess. And it is what it is. And it is so. So you girls need to watch out. Now I'm putting the fan up for the night. I want to thank all of y'all again for tuning in to this mess. Follow me on Instagram, LilJessye, LilJessye. I have fun doing this tonight. I gotta just get my groove. We're gonna come on. I'm only gonna come on like maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I got my groove. I think I kind of found my little thing with StreamYard. I kind of know my way around it. I hadn't been on it in a while, so I was nervous the last time. So I thank y'all. I saw all y'all wonderful comments. Tarsha, JP, Nicole, everybody, all the ladies, all the Jennies, gentlemen's. Candace, I saw all of y'all. Hey, Titty. But yeah, Thank you all. Thank you. But I saw all the comments the last time, and people were very encouraging. People, I had got like 2,000 views, like 100 new subscribers or whatever. Well, not 100, but like it was like high, maybe like 70 or something from the last video, whatever. I wasn't expecting to get that many views or whatever. So I appreciate y'all so much. I really do, because I get really nervous. This ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? This ain't never really been my thing. I'm not really. If y'all ever get the chance, the opportunity to get around me in real life, I'm not a real big talker. Like even when St. James came to Detroit, I was like, hey, like I'm really not a big talker. But like if you give me some tea to talk about, if we in intimate settings, I'm kind of more quiet. My persona in person is way different than it is online. I'm not that big and larger than life. This is something totally else, but I've been a performer my whole life, right? So I've been on stage my whole life, so I know how to turn it off and turn it on, and I think people don't really get that about me. They think that I'm gonna be like on 10 all the time, and I'm nothing of the sort. I'm real laid back and chill. So, but sometimes I get nervous. I'm like, how do because I can turn it on and off, like I said, but I'm like, how do I kind of come off as entertaining on YouTube? Because I would hate to be on here for an hour. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like, okay, people watching you and it's boring. They talking about you behind your back and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I want to keep it entertaining. I want to keep it factual and actual. You know what I'm saying? So, but I thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. And, it's a free will offering over here. I don't have any, I just, renovated my little room or whatever. That costs, a little bit, whatever. But it's a free will offering. I'm not forcing nobody, because it's like, hey, if you enjoy it, if you have extra, I appreciate it. If you don't, you don't. You still free to watch. This ain't gonna be no begathon over here, girl. I have a full-time job. How you doing?